What is your real name?
Malcolm X.
Is that your legal name?
As far as I'm concerned, it's my legal name.
Would you mind telling me what your father's last name was?
My father didn't know his last name. My father got his last name from his grandfather, and his grandfather got it from his grandfather, who got it from the slave master. The real names of our people were destroyed during slavery. The last name of my forefathers was taken from them when they were brought to America and made slaves. And then the name of the slave master was given, which we refuse. We reject that name today.
You mean you won't even tell me what your father's supposed last name was or gifted last name was?
I never acknowledge it whatsoever.
At the appalling health conditions in Angola, only a third of the population has access to clean water, and the child mortality rate is one of the worst in the world. 3 out of 10 children will die before the age of 10. It's a figure I found shocking. Being in a place like this has a tremendous impact on me. It makes me realize just how fortunate we are in the West.
If you can't do for yourself what the white man is doing for himself, don't say you're equal with the white man. Right. If you can't set up a factory like he sets up a factory, don't talk that old equality talk.
How can it be that hundreds and hundreds of thousands of victims have not received any food and water more than 100 hours after Katrina hit?
Malcolm, what is your purpose here? Well, my purpose here is to remind the African heads of the state that there are 22 million of us in America who are also of African descent, and to remind them also that we are the victims of America's colonialism or American imperialism, and that our problem is not an American problem, it's a human problem. It's not a Negro problem, it's a problem of humanity. It's not a problem of civil rights, but a problem of human rights.
It's a day of mourning today in Fort Hood, Texas, scene of the worst killing spree ever at a U.S. military base.
Today, our fellow citizens, our way of life, our very freedom came under attack in a series of deliberate and deadly terrorist acts. The victims were in airplanes.
An Amber Alert has been issued for a 14-year-old girl in Pennsylvania. Cara Beth Borden was reportedly kidnapped at gunpoint after her parents were murdered.
Ever since I was born, Daddy has been the best father you could ever imagine. And I just wanted to say I love him so much.
If we all play our part in making our children feel valued, the results will be tremendous.
They've had press conferences. I'm sick of the press conferences. For God's sake, shut up.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. The Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii by air.
Well, I don't know what will happen now. We've got some difficult days ahead. But it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop. Like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man.
The only thing we have to fear